Hello everybody and welcome back to Halo Ninja Warrior. Today we have the second episode of Tournament 12, and in the last episode we saw the first 20 competitors take on the first stage. Amazingly, 5 of them were able to clear stage 1, including newcomers DHG Fireball and Era Wrath, and they were both joined by returning competitors DHG Massacre, Pixel Projects, who cleared stage 1 in the last tournament, and Vulcan 1610, who became the 100th ever stage 1 clear on Halo Ninja Warrior. Today we will have the next 20 competitors take on the first stage. We'll have a lot more returning competitors and veterans take it on. And someone who hasn't made an appearance back since Tournament 6 will be competing again today. But anyway, our competitors will have 7 obstacles to complete in an 80-second time limit. So let's get to stage 1 and hope that our competitors today will have the same success that they had in the last episode. Our first competitor who will be going today is Winless26. A newcomer on this course, number 21. He's got 80 seconds to complete stage 1. Let's see how he does. Off to the sextuple step. We had a couple people fail this in the last episode, but hopefully Winless 2 can figure it out. He's taking his time right now. He's looking good. He's under the 4th step. Jumps for the 5th one. Oh, doesn't go immediately for the last step. And yes, he's through the first obstacle now for the curtain slider. And oh, Winless, what was that? He just jumped and hit the side of the curtain slider part. Wow, that was something I never thought I'd see on the show. Very well done on this too. I'm glad you did that for us. Anyway, our next competitor to go is Competing Coot 47, also a newcomer. 80 seconds on stage 1. Hopefully he doesn't do what Winless just did. But he's on the 2nd step now. On to the 3rd step. Now the 4th. Now the 5th. Can he make the 6th step? Yes, he can. Alright, now he's on the curtain slider. Hopefully he does better than Winless 2, and he's already done way better than him. He's onto the 1st jump and gets the 2nd jump. Nicely done. Competing Coot is onto the pole maze. Now, no one failed this in the last episode, and Competing Coot is into it, so he's looking good. Going through the pole maze. Still got 47 seconds left. He's doing alright. And he's through the pole maze onto the jump hang kai. And, whoa, what? He doesn't even sprint. What's he doing? Wow, Competing Coot got into the jump hang kai without even sprinting. And then he jumped over to the other side for some reason. Not sure what he was trying to accomplish there. Alright, now for the railings, he's got to jump over these. Okay, he's taking his time on the 2nd one. That's not very good for his time. He's down to 25 seconds. Hurry up! What are you doing? He's just waiting there in the jump hang kai. He's wasting a lot of time on that obstacle. Luckily, he's up the wall in 1. He's down to 18 seconds onto the giant swing. Can he do it? Oh, he doesn't even jump onto it. He just tried to walk onto it. Well, we gotta take a look at that jump hang kai run though. As you can see, he didn't even sprint onto the shield. He just walked into it, bounced, and still just made it. It was a very good run until he got to the giant swing where he didn't even jump. Well, poor Competing Coot. Anyway, our 3rd guy to go today is the 12th man Fan X. I should have put him at number 12, but I wish he was the 12th one to go. Too bad he's number 23. Now for the sextuple step. Nope, he touches the water there, but it doesn't matter because we don't do that rule. You know, the only way you fail this course is if you die. And, or I guess if you run out of time. Which, you'll then get upset and jump into the water, which means you die. Now for the curtain slider. Okay, good. I thought he was going to walk into it. Alright, but he jumps. He gets the 1st jump of it. Nicely done. Oh, it comes up short there. Oh, he saves it. Oh, wow. He had it. He was able to save it, but then he jumped again and just jumped off the platform. That was a bad run. Well, no offense. I'm just saying he could have prevented that, but he didn't. Anyway, our next newcomer to go is True J. See how he handles the sextuple step. Oh, not very well. Apparently, he jumped over the 1st step. Okay, that was quick. Anyway, our next competitor to go is Alpha Puma. Now, Alpha Puma in the last tournament was the 1st competitor to go, and amazingly, he cleared stage 1. On stage 2, he went out on the middle spin. But anyway, let's see how he does here in Tournament 12. He's moving through the sextuple step very nicely. Now for the curtain slider. 2 people have failed it today. And he's got the 1st jump. Can he get the 2nd jump? This one seems to be tricky for competitors, but not Alpha Puma. He's onto the pole maze. Now for the pole maze. Nicely done. He jumps right up into it, smacking the inside of it. Still smacking it. Oh, jeez. He must have a problem with the inside of that obstacle. But anyway, he's through the pole maze, onto the jump hang kai. He sprints, he jumps, and he's into it. Nice. Now for the railings. Hopefully it doesn't take too much time. Wow, he skips the rest of the jumps and goes right into the warped wall. Oh, he doesn't get up the warped wall in 1 though. He is known for, he does like to go pretty fast in these courses, so that I guess it won't really matter that he failed the warp wall once, but anyway, he's being watched by competitors Go Tanks and THG Massacre. Watch him climb the giant swing. He's got 25 seconds left as he goes on to the rope climb. He's looking good, he is. Come on, Alpha Puma. Oh, a little bit of a bounce there that could have been bad for him, but he's good. And he's through the rope climb, and yes, Alpha Puma has cleared stage 1 for the second tournament in a row with 16.11 seconds left, and he jumps right back onto the spectator platform. Go give Go Tanks a hug. Alpha Puma was the third fastest time so far, right below DHG Fireball and Pixel Projects. He will be going on to stage 2 for the second tournament in a row. Our next competitor to go, we have the Commander. This is his third time competing. In the last tournament, he went out on the bridge jump of stage 1, I hope. Yeah, I think that's right. Now for the sextuple step, he's looking good already. He's on to the 5th step. And he's cleared the obstacle in about 15 seconds, my bad. My math is off. Now for the curtain slider, he gets the first jump. Can he do the second jump? He goes up, nicely done, he's on top. Okay, he's taking his time on the dismount. Not sure why he would do that, that's a waste of time. It's a pretty simple jump. Now he's lining up for the pole maze. Oh, he sprints a bit late there. This might be a bit of a laggy run going on right now. But anyway, he's into the maze. Oh, there's a little bump right there. If you're not going fast enough, you will get caught up by the bump. So he had to back up there to make it over. He's already down to 35 seconds. This isn't looking too good right now. He's almost out of the pole maze. And okay, he's landed. Now for the jump Henkai. Can the Commander do it? He's taking even more time to set up for this obstacle. Time is really becoming an issue right now for the Commander. He sprints. Oh, he jumps. Oh, looked like he might have hit the outside of the trampoline. And yes, he did. When you hit the outside of the trampoline, you don't get a very good jump. And that caused the Commander to fail. But anyway, after his failure, we had a lot more failures, starting with Jordan Super, who did not know what to do with the curtain slider, just jumped right in. Then we had Melted Crayon, who failed the 3rd step of the sextuple step. Then Kirby Mass, a returning competitor, who also went out on the curtain slider, hitting that little post there that you had to jump around. The Pro T09 did not know how to do that second jump. Stormin in Florida, making the second appearance, failed the curtain slider. And then we had a couple more sextuple step failures, ending it with DJ Fluffy, who failed the very first step. Anyway, our next competitor to go is Soul0004, also a newcomer. Looking pretty nice right there, holding his Magnum. He goes on for the sextuple step. He got the first one, nice. Now for the second one, seems to be taking his time here. Okay, he's picking up the pace. He's looking good. Now can he make the last jump of the sextuple step? He sprints it. Wow, he still comes up short. He looked like he had a good jump there, but he just hit the bottom edge of that, and it bounced him right into the water. Our next competitor to go is John1123, a newcomer. Let's see how he handles the sextuple step. First step, and he's immediately off. Wow, another person to fail the first step. Yeah, he's just gone. He fell into the water. Ooh, that was not good. Next up to go, we have Fat Cat 45, who has not been around since Tournament 6. This guy appeared first back in Tournament 4 when he failed the turret jumps of Stage 1, but then in Tournament 5 he was one of the 12 people who was able to clear the first stage. He went out on the swap salmon ladder of Stage 2, and then he returned back for Tournament 6, where he failed on the balance bridge, but we have not seen him attempt Halo Ninja Warrior since then. This might be one of the biggest gaps we've ever had between runs, but he's a veteran since he's made it to Stage 2 in the past, and wow, he's immediately out of the sextuple step! Fat Cat, what was that? He landed the first one nicely, but he jumped too late off the first one, and did not get a good jump to the second step. Our next competitor to go is Drift74647. This guy is making his 8th appearance today on Halo Ninja Warrior, and all of his previous 7 attempts have seen him fail Stage 1. He's definitely had his troubles with the first stage, especially back in Tournament 8 when he went out on the step slider, and then Tournament 9 he went out on the rolling escargot, but his best performance came back in Tournament 10, 2 tournaments ago, when he made it all the way to the brace slider on Stage 1. Unfortunately, he came up short there, and then he came back for Tournament 11 where he just narrowly missed the shield on the bridge jump. Drift 7, a great competitor, just solely for the fact that he keeps on showing up. He's dedicated. Well, he's not really dedicated, but he's always willing to do a run. He's always excited to show up and at least try to improve upon his last runs. But anyway, Adrift is now onto the curtain slider, and he's already got the first jump, and he's got the second jump. Adrift's actually looking pretty solid right now. He goes into the pole maze. He's not really wasting much time. He's already into the pole maze, and he's moving through it. Nicely done. Adrift Come on. Yes. Alright, he's onto the jump hang high. Hopefully he can get this. The commander failed it a little bit ago. But Adrift is into it. Now for the railings. He's got to jump over them. Oh, he just jumps on them. And Adrift is onto the warped wall. This might be his best run yet if he can get past this and beat the giant swing. But he's tripped up by the warped wall on his first shot. But he gets it open on his second attempt. Now for the giant swing. Come on, Adrift. Can he land it? Adrift is on top. Now he's just got to make the next jump. Adrift is looking really good right now. All he's got to do is climb up. He's still got 25 seconds left. Okay, he's tripping up a little bit on this climb. But he's to the top. Now Adrift on only one obstacle left. This is the closest he's ever been to beating stage 1. He lands it. Now he's just got to climb the rope. Come on, Adrift. Oh, he slips up once, but he's still looking good. He slips up again. Come on, Adrift. You're so close. Yes, Adrift 7 has finally cleared stage 1. He's been competing ever since Tournament 5, and for the first time, he's done it. He has beaten the first stage. I never thought I'd be able to say this, but Adrift 7 46-47 will be moving on to the second stage with 6.66 seconds left. Well done, Adrift. Our next competitor is Ump Double Ump. This is making his 5th appearance today. All of his 4 previous attempts have seen him fail the first stage. His best attempt came back all the way back in Tournament 3 when he got to the spinning bridge. But Ump just made the second steeple step look very easy now for the curtain slider. He's got to do the sprint jump here. He sprints. He jumps. Nicely done. He makes it. Now for the second jump. Oh, Ump. No, he falls into the hole. Too bad for Ump. Our last competitor to go for the day is the veteran Killer Demand. Killer Demand debuted back in Tournament 8 when he went out on the jumping spider of stage 1, but since then he's always done well in the first stage. In Tournament 9 he made it all the way to the final climb where he failed, and then in Tournament 10 he was able to overcome the final climb and make it to stage 2. On stage 2 he went out on the balance tank, and then he came back for Tournament 11, and it was one of the unlucky ones who failed on the rope climb of that tournament. He landed on the column, and as he was setting up for the next jump, he didn't pay attention to where he was standing, and he just walked right off the column. Now Killer Demand is definitely one of the dedicated members of this tournament, and he's already off onto the second steeple step. He's flowing right through it, looking really nice. The last person to go today. Hey, can you do the curtain slider? Looks like he gets the first jump now for the second jump. Nicely done. Killer Demand is over the curtain slider, now onto the pole maze. Oh, okay. A bit of a slow approach there, but it doesn't matter because he's still into it. Now he's moving through the pole maze. Can he get through it? Hopefully. I mean, I don't know how he wouldn't. Now for the jump hang high. Killer Demand. He jumps and he's into it. Nicely done. Now he's jumping across the railings and he's right into the warped wall. Killer Demand's looking pretty good right now if he can get up this warped wall. Oh, he's not up it in 1. Can he get up it in 2? Yes, he can. Nicely done, Killer Demand. Now for the giant swing. This obstacle has caused a few problems for competitors, but Killer Demand's on it and he immediately jumps off and he gets on to the climb. Now he's got to climb up it. He's almost done with the giant swing. Killer Demand hasn't. He made to stage 2 back in Tournament 10, but he failed in the last tournament. He failed this obstacle right here, but the obstacle is different. It's been changed now to make it easier, and Killer Demand is looking good. And yes, Killer Demand has cleared stage 1 again, overcoming the obstacle he failed in the last tournament. Our veteran will be going back to stage 2. Killer Demand with 15.46 seconds left on the clock, the 5th fastest time so far. Very well done, Killer Demand. Well, that's the end of this episode, guys, but we've already got 8 competitors going on to stage 2. Very well done to all 3 of those who cleared stage 1 today, especially Adrift, who cleared stage 1 for the first time on his 8th appearance at Halo Ninja Warrior. But surprisingly, there were a lot of failures in this episode. Many people went out on one of the first 2 obstacles. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Make sure you guys join us in episode 3 when we will wrap up stage 1 with all the veterans and all-stars taking on this new course. Hopefully they do well. And yeah, we will get back to you guys then. But for now, it's the end of episode 2. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys next time on Tournament 12 of Halo Ninja Warrior.